Hello everyone and welcome to From the Heart Friday, session 174 with me, Jessica Brigden of Jess B, Creative Cardiology. Hello, hello. Happy Friday to you. Woohoo! It's almost the weekend. We are officially in March. Spring is on its way, at least a little bit closer. And today I'm going to share with you a brand new product launch from Stampin' Up! Called the Online Exclusives. This is a grouping of products that will live in Stampin' Up's online store. They will be introducing an additional grouping of products every 3 months, which is pretty exciting. And so in order to see them, you do need to check out my online store. There's a banner that goes across the top of the store, the main page there. This is Online Exclusives, and if you click on that, it will take you right there to all of the new products. Hello everyone, so glad to have you here. So prompt, right at 3 o'clock. Hi Polly and Sue and Janelle and Diana. Hello everyone. And Sheila, hey, hey. Okay, so did I mess up my lighting? All right. Anyways, today we are going to play with one of those new online exclusives, and this is the Irresistible Blooms bundle. It's a stamp set that also has an amazing set of coordinating dies. You can see we've got some pretty intricate designs here with some of these new like wreath and banner images here. We've also got flowers and leaves that not only cut out the images, but they also work on the designer series paper. This is a coordinating stack of 48 sheets. It's a 6x6 stack. It's called Hello Irresistible. And the papers are so pretty. They have a kind of a watercolor wash look on them. Check out some of these prints. They're so pretty. So they're flat. They're not textured, but they do have the look of a watercolor wash and kind of an embossed resist look on here too. So they're so, so pretty. Check out some of these patterns. I love this one. And what's really exciting, Stampin' Up! Has officially announced that there will be a color refresh coming with the new catalog in May. Some of those patterns are really, really pretty. And this paper pack includes a couple of them. It includes the Returning in Colors Lost Lagoon and Pretty Peacock. So if you have been stamping for a while and you have those colors in your stash, then hooray for you, because you'll be ahead of the game. If not, those new colors, as far as we know, will be available for everyone to purchase in May. There'll actually be a demonstrator pre-order in April, and then they'll go live to the public in May. So exciting things there. I happen to have a few of those colors in my stash still, and I have a card kit offering here for you. So stay tuned. As I make these, I'm going to tell you all about it. I'm going to flip the camera here so that we can get started and start playing with this brand new bundle. Okay, so there we go. All right, so I have a brand new host code here for March, and this is important because if you place an order of $35 or more with me here in the month of March, actually it's a limited time offer, so March 1st through 10th, that is next Friday. If you place an order, any product, of course you're going to want the gorgeous Hello Irresistible papers and the coordinating stamp set and dies. If your order is $35 or more, then I'm going to send you a free kit to make 3 different cards. I'm going to show you the first card today, and then I will show you the next 2 over the course of next week. All right, if 3 cards isn't enough for you, then I'm offering 6 cards, so 2 each of the 3 designs I'm going to be sharing over the next week. You can get that 6 card kit free with a purchase of $65 or more, which if you purchase the stamps, the dies, and the paper, you would be just about there. Okay. If you want tutorials only, I will have that option as well for $15. And yeah, so exciting. So I'm going to share the first project with you today. All right, of course, using this bundle. I have included those details there in the comments, so you can check those out. All right, just checking everything. All right, so our very first kit here is going to be a combination of Flirty Flamingo and Petal Pink. We are going bright and spring here. Really, really pretty. All right, so the colors in this paper pack are, of course, Flirty Flamingo and Petal Pink. We also have, let me get that out here. We have Daffodil Delight, Lost Lagoon, Pretty Peacock, and some Soft Sea Foam. Okay, so those are all the official colors. So what we're going to do, we're going to start out here with our half sheet of Flirty Flamingo cardstock, 5.5 by 8.5. We are going to fold it at the 4 1/4 mark and score it there. Okay. We're going pretty quick and simple on this. This layer of Petal Pink is 4 by 5 1/4. And before I glue it down, I did pull in my stitched greenery die. This is from the annual catalog. Love, love, love this die. It's a die plate, and it makes this really cool stitched look here on top of the cardstock. All right, so that is what we are using today. Somehow I feel like my screen, does anybody else feel like it's a little dark? Let me see here. There we go. I feel like I pressed a button when I that I shouldn't have. All right, now that looks a little excuse me, looks a little clearer. This gorgeous stitching on here. Love that. All right, so did that first, and now we're going to glue it down. For the stitched greenery plate, you will need a full-size die cut machine because this plate is a little bit wider. It's 5 1/4 by 7.5. So you will need a larger, the full-size Stampin' Cotton Emboss machine or something similar. It will not fit through the mini machine. Okay, so we're going to glue that right on top. It's already looking pretty. Now we're going to take a layer of basic white. This is 2 3/4 by 4, and we're going to decorate this little panel. I have taken a pretty pattern of that Irresistible Blooms Designer Series paper. I wanted one with a decorative edge, so this is the full size, and you can see it's got a blend of colors throughout it. And then the back side is really pretty too. But I'm going to use this side that has the neat little pattern on it. And I cut this at 1 1/4 by 2 3/4. We're just going to put a little dab of adhesive here along the back and stick that to one end. Okay. All right, then I'm going to pull in this gorgeous glittered organdy ribbon. Hi, Pauline. Hello, hello. Look at the sparkle in this ribbon. All right, this is a current product. It's in the annual catalog. This ribbon goes perfectly with the new Irresistible Blooms collection. Love that. So we're going to take just a little bit of this ribbon. I'm going to cut it a little bit wider here than my cardstock and trim this off so that I can then tape the ends to the back. All right, we want us to have a nice finished look on it. So I'm going to apply my adhesive here on the back of this panel. Put that little bit of ribbon right along the seam where the Designer Series paper overlaps. Okay. All right, and now I can go ahead and stick this panel onto my card front here. I came about 1 inch down from the top. Okay, before I do my little tie on there, I'm going to finish the rest of the card here. So we are going to use one of these gorgeous Irresistible Blooms. This is one of the largest flowers. All right, and what I did is I took the largest flower die cut, and I love it. This particular pattern of paper, this is the Flirty Flamingo Petal Pink version. There is also a Daffodil Delight, so saffron variation in here. as well. Here we go. Let me show you that one. Okay, so there are 2 different patterns in this paper stack. You get 4 sheets of each pattern, so you have plenty. And the die cuts work directly on the designer series paper. So you can stamp the blooms as well, but you can also die cut them directly from the paper. There's also a die cut for the small flower here too. So that works on the smaller bloom. And then even better, I don't know if you noticed this tiny little 3-leaf in there. All right, hi Luann, hello, hello. There is a die for that little 3-leaf as well. So you could die cut every little bit of this piece of designer series paper. If you do that, then it might end up looking something like this. Now it's upside down. I still have a few blooms to die cut. I've got small flower here and I have lots of leaves, but you can get the idea there. Hi Wendy, hello, hello. All right, so I love that. I love that so many of the dies work on the different patterns of the designer series paper. So I'm going to stick these back. I did put a magnetic sheet right inside my die case just so that I don't misplace those. Okay, and then the other leaves here. So we've got our gorgeous bloom. I'm going with the Flirty Flamingo one. I needed some leaves, so I've got a little 2-leaf piece here, and that is from additional patterns here in the paper pack. All right, so we've got some 2 leaves, we have some 3 leaves, and the little one. All right, so there's multiple patterns of leaves. Okay, we've got lots of color variation. All right, so it's awesome that the dies work with those as well. So you really get your money's worth with this new bundle because everything coordinates so nicely. Okay, so I'm going to leave it like that. And then we'll pull in a sentiment here. How about, hooray, it's your day. Hooray, it is March. It's a new month. All right, it's Friday. All those things to be excited about. All right, so I'm going to use some Flirty Flamingo ink here. Kind of get my blooms out of the way. I am going to stamp my sentiment down here in the lower right corner first. All right, came out very nice. And then I'm going to just flip these over, pop on a couple of dimensionals. Check out how simple and easy this card has come together. So nice. Okay, so I want my bloom to be kind of the main focal image. I'm going to hug right around that H and then just tuck the little leaf underneath. Beautiful. Could leave it like that, or I'm going to pull in just a little bit more of that glittered organdy ribbon here and tie a knot right along the side. All right, so pretty. It's irresistible. All right, love it. What do you guys think? So pretty. Hi, Wendy. Yes, we're keeping warm, doing well. It's about 40 degrees here. We're supposed to get a little bit of wintry mix, some snow and rain and sleet and all that fun stuff coming in tonight through tomorrow morning. But then, of course, the temperature is going to rise a little bit and it's going to melt off. So we're not expecting too much. Hi, Mary Kay. Yes, I hope you are enjoying life in Florida while we are here in New York enduring the cold. Don't come back till the weather's nice. All right, so to decorate the inside of our card here, I have a panel of basic white that's cut to 4 by 5 1/4. I'm going to take that same Flirty Flamingo ink pad and just stamp an irresistible bloom down in the lower right corner. All right. Put a little adhesive on the back here. And then tuck this inside our card. And there we go. Really pretty. Isn't that gorgeous? All right, so I'm going to show you another variation on this card. I'm going to keep with the same layout, but we're going to use some of the other colors in this paper pack. So here I use the Petal Pink and the Flirty Flamingo. So for the next card, we're going to change it up. We're going to go with the blue greens, and we're going to do a combination of Soft Sea Foam and Pretty Peacock. Oh, I was so excited when Stampin' Up! Announced here that Pretty Peacock will be returning as a core color. This Pretty Peacock was an in color that retired 2 years ago, right? I think it retired in 2020, 2021, right? The last 3 years have been a blur. All right, but I'm so thankful. This is, you guys know, I love my teals, my blue greens. And so I made sure I stocked up on this before it retired. So I still have my ink pad and I've got my cardstock some. So I'm excited. Again, a half sheet of cardstock here is 5.5 by 8.5. Folded there at 4 1/4. Okay, again, I used my stitched greenery die plate on the Soft Sea Foam cardstock. This is 4 by 5 1/4 to give it that nice, pretty, leafy look on there. And we'll just take this and glue it down onto our card front. Right on top there. All right. I know. Oh, Polly loves all the teal colors as well. Yes, Pretty Peacock is so gorgeous. So if you hang on to your in colors when they retire, because I do when they're my favorites, then good on you, because you might have them. But that's another reason we have, of course, colors retiring. So we know for sure that our 2021 to 2023 in colors will be retiring this year. So that's the Evening Evergreen, the Fresh Freesia, the Pale Papaya, the Polished Pink, and the Soft Succulent. That set of colors is scheduled. I mean, unless Stampin' Up! Changes their mind, that set of in colors is scheduled to retire here in April. And because we know that they are while supplies last. So if any of those 5 colors are favorites of yours, I know I really love, I love all of it. Fresh Freesia especially, and then the Soft Succulent too. But if you love any of those, make sure you get your cardstock, your ink refills, all of your blends. Get those now, okay? Don't wait until April, because they are going to fly off the shelf and Stampin' Up! Will not be restocking them. All right, so again, this panel of basic white is 2 3/4 by 4. And then I've taken another pattern from our Irresistible Blooms paper pack. This time I went with this fun little crosshatch pattern. And the backside is so pretty too. It looks kind of like clouds. It has a little bit of like an alcohol ink blending background, which is really neat there. But I've cut this to 1 1/4 by 2 3/4. Again, we're going to follow the same design as the first card. So we'll stick this piece here towards the left side, right at the end. Okay. All right, so I probably should have taught you. You should probably stamp your sentiment first before you glue it down. So I did things a little backwards on the other card. So what do you guys think? Should we go with, how about we go with a simple hello for this one? All right, that can be used for anything. So we'll use a little hello. And I'm going to pull in my Pretty Peacock ink. All right, loved that. So let me ink this up. Okay, it looks like I need to re-ink it a little bit. All right, got some ink on there. Gorgeous. All right, and then, all right, then we're going to pull in, we could use a glitter organdy ribbon I happen to have, since I'm feeling a little nostalgic here with some returning in colors, I happen to have a roll of the Old Olive Pretty Peacock ribbon. It was a reversible ribbon. This is no longer available. It was on the clearance rack for a while, but I have a partial roll, and the color just, it's the perfect match. So I'm going to go ahead and use it because it is still in my stash. We'll put our adhesive here along the back of this panel. All right. And then I'm going to make sure, I'm going to put the Pretty Peacock side up. The other side there is Old Olive. All right. So the good news is that when you place an order with me here and you get one of my free card kits, I will be including the you'll get the Pretty Peacock cardstock. You'll get some of this reversible ribbon, all right, that is no longer available, but I have, I think, just enough to cover card kits for orders placed. Again, that is between March 1st, which was Wednesday, through next Friday, which is March 10th. Okay. All right. So isn't that pretty? I love that. All right. So to go with this, again, I did use those dies, same layout here. All right. Use the large bloom and the different leaf dies. I used the other pattern, the one that had more of like the yellow daffodil saffron flowers on there versus the darker flirty flamingo. So we're going to use one of those yellow flowers, excuse me, and then another fun little leaf. I'm using a little 3-pronged leaf instead. And again, just grab a couple of dimensionals on here. Peel off the backings. Situate these here on my card. So pretty. And let's decide how we want our leaves. Cute, cute. All right. Use a little bit more ribbon for our knot. All right, I'm trying to tie this. Yes, there we go. I did it right so that the Pretty Peacock side is facing up. Lovely. And then, of course, the inside panel, 4 by 5 1/4. Let's stamp that with some Pretty Peacock as well. And maybe we'll do, let's do the smaller flower on this one. Or we can do a little flower and maybe I'll put a couple little leaves in there. I'll show you how cute those are. All right, so put our flower on a block, our little leaves. Okay, I'm going to stamp my flower first. All right, make sure I got that good and inked. Like I said, I need to freshen that pad up with a little bit of new ink there. Another reason why I need a refill. Just always buy the ink refill when you buy your ink pad. Okay. All right, and then let's just do a couple little leaves here. I just love this little leaf. It's so cute. So pretty. All right, and then this we'll put right inside. So we have a beautifully decorated inside to match the outside of our card. Hi, Pam. Hello, hello. Thank you for sharing my video. As well, don't forget to like, thumbs up, share. If you're watching a replay on YouTube, subscribe, all of that good stuff. But here we have my first combo of Irresistible Blooms cards here with our Hello Irresistible Designer Series paper. All right, we did Petal Pink with Flirty Flamingo. We did some Soft Sea Foam with returning favorite Pretty Peacock. All right, love, love, love those. And like I said, the dies that go with this are awesome. They work on the different patterns of Designer Series paper. So what I've done, because I love having things die cut, So I took my clear envelopes, and as I was die cutting the flowers from these pieces of designer series paper, I sorted them. So I have a whole baggie here full of small flower die cuts and the different colors, and the fleur de flamingo, the daffodil. All right, so I've got those sorted. I have all the little leaves. I did sort them by color. So I've got fleur de flamingo, I've got daffodil, and then I've kind of got the blue-green combination in there. All right, then I did separate. So there's the leaf patterns that have the white leaves on the colored background. And then we also have the pattern, which is the pretty peacock leaves on the background. So I have sorted those out into little baggies as well. And of course, the big flower, but I've used most of those at this point and need to die cut some more. So that's just a little tip for you with this kit, is if you like doing that, go ahead and die cut a bunch all at once, and then use our little clear envelopes to sort them out. You could keep them right here in the stamp case, so you're ready when you have a card making session. However you want to work it there. Don't go away, because again, I want to just remind you, for those of you that joined in late, I will be doing a free card kits for orders placed with me between March 1st and next Friday, March 10th. Again, if your order is $35 or more, you'll be receiving the kit to make 3 cards. All right, so this is one of the designs. So that 3-card kit will include one of these cards and then one of each that I'm going to be showing next Tuesday and next Friday. If you order $65 or more, you'll get 2 each of the 3 designs. So you get both color combinations here. You get both color combinations of each card that I show on Tuesday and Friday next week. All right. And then of course I will have a tutorial only option as well. All right. So that is, so make sure you take note of the host code there. If your order is under $150, if it's over $150, then I'll automatically send you the 6-card kit. Okay. But I just got, so my UPS order did not come with my additional online exclusive products that I wanted to share with you today. So you'll have to stay tuned next Tuesday for those. But the postal service did come just before my video, and I participated in a card swap featuring this Irresistible Blooms collection with some other Stampin' Up! Friends. And so I have 20 additional project ideas here to share with you. This is just a little bonus for sticking around to the end. Aren't these pretty? All right, I know they have the clear envelopes on them, so we are getting a little glare. So a thing to point out with this one is from Stella McKay, and share with you this. The embossed background on her card here is new. All right, part of the online exclusives. There is a 3-pack of embossing folders, including this crosshatch, which you'll see here on a few of the different cards. It also includes an amazing polka dot folder. These are the deeply etched, what do you call those? The super textured. Can you guys see the raised bumps on this polka dot folder, and then a running vellum through there as well? This is a really cute card. This one is from Ruth Bingle. All right, super cute there in the Highland Heather and some gorgeous grape. All right, shows off the embossing folder, and again, that glittered organdy ribbon. Okay, and then there is a 3rd embossing folder in the pack, but I don't know that I have a sample of that to share with you yet. So we'll keep going. Okay, so this beauty is from Marcia Gay, and she used some gold glitter, the gold glimmer paper on there too. Really, really pretty there. I think she's got Stella on the flower. Gorgeous. All right, similar design. This one is from Kathy Miller. Ooh, she used some Stella there too, and this glittered organdy ribbon. Beautiful. All right, love this background, this particular pattern of the designer series paper is one of my favorites. Let me show you. I know I had pulled it out earlier. Here we go. This sheet is absolutely gorgeous. So isn't that beautiful? This is from Sandy Carlson. All right, here's another take with that polka dot embossing folder on there. This one is from Rhonda Morgan. All right, this is the third embossing folder. Check it out. It's got like a little star pattern on it. So the 3-pack embossing folder and the online exclusive includes this folder, the polka dots, and then the crosshatch there. This one also uses some gold foil for that amazing intricate die here. You can see just how detailed that die is. Okay. Oh, love this pattern and this combination as well. This one is from my friend Nancy Thompson. She's a New Yorker. Hi, Sally. Hello. All right. So pretty. This one is from Darla Watson. Darla is another friend of mine. She's out west. Love the detailed die there. All right. This one just pops with that black. This is from Jean Nielsen. Gorgeous. Ooh, this one looks like a fun fold. This one is from Amy Rich. And she looked like she had some of the Pretty Peacock in her stash, or maybe actually this might actually be the Lost Lagoon. All right, this is a fun fold. Check this out. Oh, it doesn't open in the front. Oh, check it out. We'll have to make one of these in one of my videos. That's a little stand-up card, a little pop-up. How cool is that? Really neat. All right, we're gonna try that in another video. This one has some embossing on it, stamped and embossed. This one is from, Heather Guerrero. She and I served on Demonstrator Council in the past year, 2022. All right. Then this one, really pretty. This is from Susan Miller. All right, this looks like a fun fold as well, where this pops up. Really cute. Okay. Ooh. So this person paired Evening Evergreen with these leaves. So I love that you could, there's enough variation in the colors on here that you could pull in colors that are outside what is listed on the paper pack. And Evening Evergreen is a good one. This was from Tracy Bauer. Tracy is a friend of mine in California. Okay. I'm looking forward to seeing all these people on our Stampin' Up! Cruise coming up in May, our incentive trip that we've been waiting a couple years for. This is from Linda Cullen. Very pretty. Again, love the use of that detailed die. This one is from Carrie Beglau. A little more embossing on this one. That is from Natalie Travis. So pretty. Now, this is using the Painted Textures embossing folder. That's one that's been around for a while. Great folder for so many different things. This was from Rachel Kuhn. All right, stunning in black here with some Stella. This was from Candy Suriano. Beautiful. And then going outside the Irresistible Blooms die pack, but using the papers, this is the ginkgo. What do they call it? I haven't used it yet. The ginkgo branch die cuts and the Painted Textures embossing folder. All right, this one is from Layla Menke. All right, hopefully I said all those names right, but I hope you've enjoyed these cards. If I get a chance here, I will take pictures of each card and I will post them in my Just Be Creative Cardiology Facebook group. That is my public Facebook group. You do need to request to be a member because it is a private group, but that is open for both customers and team. That's open for everybody. All right, so I'll create an album to share all of these projects there. So the link to that group, you can access that from my business page here, the Just Be Creative Cardiology business page. I will also try to include a link, a direct link to that when I get done with this video here. But hope you guys are loving this new collection of products. Again, this is called the Irresistible Blooms collection. You'll find this and many more items. There's a brand new card kit called Colorful Kaleidoscope. There's a set of rhino stamps and dies. There's a few other fabulous items that are all part of the online exclusives that were just released here on March 1st. So check them out. Got the link in the video description. And happy stamping to you. Thank you guys so much. All right, we'll see you next week. Bye-bye.